This bill is a bill that is much needed. I wonder if on the other side, apart or in addition to having simultaneous sittings with 6 judges, we can go even further to consider having a full-time court of appeal, as is the case in other jurisdictions in the Commonwealth. My only concern, Madam President, is that we invite into our territory on the basis of the best available legal minds.
I guess you could say that the flaw with the laws that existed before was that you said you should have the president and 4. Unfortunately, there was a ceiling, but fortunately, at least there was a floor, 4. When you replace 4 with such, I mean, it's kind of crazy to contemplate, but you wouldn't even want to contemplate it in my view. Couldn't we have a provisor or something to indicate that you will have the president and such others, provided you will have no less than 4, for example? Because the way you read it here when you replace 4 with such is that you could have 10 if you want, but if you put such, then you could also have 1, which is clearly not the intent of the amendment. But I think if you have a proviso to just make sure that you have a minimum in mind, and that you can have such others that can go way beyond that minimum, but not below.
I think we can be confident, first of all, that the bill has a title, and it says to expand the composition of the Court of Appeal, and therefore an interpretation will be in that context that it was intended to expand. With respect to the floor, all I will say is any government that seeks to reduce the number of judges in the Court of Appeal below the current 4, and if the 6 that are appointed below the then 6, they will be the subject of the wrath of the people of Belize and the legal profession, led, I am sure, by Senator Pitts.